Good friends, I have breaking news to share with all of you today. Republican lawmakers in the House of Representatives are now pushing for permanent tax cuts. Republicans have proposed several changes that may negatively impact our economy. The Federal Reserve has also announced its new plan to tackle inflation and the rising costs of necessities, including gas and groceries. Friends, more relief may be coming very soon in the form of stimulus relief debit cards. So do make sure, friends, that you watch until the end of this video for all of the new details. I will be giving away 4 $75 Walmart gift cards every week. Please make sure that you click and like several of my videos and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. Friends, the more videos that you comment on, the greater your chances of winning the giveaways. During the months of October, November, and December, I will be surprising several of you with $200 gift cards to friends who have been part of this community for several months now. It's a way to say thank you so very much for being here every day. Friends, here is some big news. House Republicans on the Ways and Means Committee are seeking to make the tax cuts and adjustments that was enacted in the 2017 overhaul of the tax system permanent. This is a move that economists say would stimulate the economy, and at the same time as the Federal Reserve is trying to rein in demand against a 40-year high inflation. House Ways and Means Republicans touted a proposal this week that would extend tax provisions in the former president's administration's Tax Cuts and Jobs Act. It would renew a 20% deduction for businesses, maintain a higher standard for deduction, and also extend lower tax rates for many households. Another measure proposed by Representative Jody Arrington and Senator Pat Toomey would allow machinery costs to be written off as tax deductions when they are purchased, as opposed to over time, and would effectively cost about $200 billion over the next 10 years. But economists say that cutting taxes and increasing the deficit at a time when persistent inflation needs to be tamed will only add fuel to the fire of price increases. Altogether, the tax cuts in the 2017 law added $1.9 trillion in government debt through the year 2028. When asked whether the cuts will add to inflation and if Republicans are working in opposition to the Federal Reserve's monetary policy, Ways and Means top Republican Kevin Brady said that economic conditions were improved by the 2017 tax overhaul. Data from the Labor Department released earlier this month showed that inflation has remained above 8% for 7 months in a row. The Federal Reserve, in response, has raised the interest rates to slow economic activity and bring prices down. During a recent meeting, the Federal Reserve said that slower economic growth is specifically what would help inflation come down. A study published by the San Francisco Federal Reserve found that current inflation is caused more by supply factors than demand factors. Analysts also say that over a longer span of time, some of the proposed tax cut extensions could be deflationary, but that the prospects of a recession may complicate those effects. So, dear friends, what are your thoughts on these new proposals? Please let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. Friends, the keyword for this video is winter jasmine. If you would like to enter the next Walmart gift card giveaway, please click and like several of my videos and then comment below this keyword, which is winter jasmine, and additional keywords of any video of mine that you watch. And friends, do make sure that you're also subscribed to my channel. I greatly appreciate every single one of you. Friends, remember to enter the giveaway simply by clicking and liking several of my videos, and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. The more videos that you comment on, the greater your chances of winning these giveaways. Thank you and have a wonderful and blessed day.
Cases, West Virginia, Ohio, Wisconsin, and Pennsylvania, one senator tried to square working families spare working families from all this preventable pain. Each of those states has one Republican senator who warned about inflation, who voted against inflation, and who voted for amendments that would have reduced inflation. But unfortunately, each one of those states also had a Democratic senator who decided to vote in a partisan lockstep to plow ahead with the trillions of dollars in reckless inflationary spending. One senator each from West Virginia, Ohio, Pennsylvania, and Wisconsin cast the tie-breaking votes to bring this pain down on their citizens' heads. And now, sadly, they're all paying the price. Working families in West Virginia are paying Washington Democrats' inflation tax to the tune of an extra $563 a month. Ohioans are paying $666 more. In Pennsylvania, inflation is squeezing folks for an extra $605. And in Wisconsin, it's $673. Families in these states are paying a painful price for the deciding vote that their Democratic senators chose to cast. Now, on a related matter, Democrats' runaway inflation includes skyrocketing costs to keep the lights on and to heat or cool homes. We're also witnessing the dangerous vulnerabilities that Democrats in places like California have built into their electrical grids. California Democrats have spent years putting green lifestyle preferences ahead of the basic needs of working families. The result is a grid that's both more expensive and less reliable. We've seen the same California Democrats who spent years pushing their citizens to buy expensive electric cars now begging the public not to plug them in. And even as California teeters on the brink of an energy crisis of European proportions, Washington Democrats are pushing the rest of the country in the very same risky direction. They made their signature priority for this year spending even more of the people's money to take us even farther in the wrong direction, even faster. Last month, our Democratic colleagues rammed through a gigantic party line bill that raises taxes on reliable domestic American energy in order to subsidize wealthy people buying electric cars or fancy new appliances. Every Democrat